come down. Keep going. Just press and hold.
This?
Yeah.
So this is smaller. This, waiting for polity fees. What does that mean?
Let me go.
So this is smaller. This. Hello, Sue and Song. Good day. Nice to have you. Waiting for some more people. Adwa, Gaia Asante. Great. Great greetings. Nice to have you. Hello, Sue and Song. Good day. Nice to have you. Waiting for some more people. Adwa, Gaia Asante. Great. Great greetings. Nice to have you. It's snowing here in New York again. Cannot believe it. It's April 2nd, and we are into 2 weeks of the spring, and we're still having snow. So, see, see May. Thank you for coming on. Snowing here in New Greetings. York again. Cannot believe it. It's April 2nd, and we're into 2 weeks of the spring, and we're still having snow. So, see, see May. Thank you for coming on. Greetings. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people, and then we're gonna start talking. I don't know how many people have decided to do this. I know there were at least 3 or 4 people who said that they were in, but I'll wait for a few more people. So I'm gonna wait for a few more people, and thank you. Good to hear that. See, May, that the cookbook is helping you along with your diet. Shawnee B, greetings. Thank you. Good to hear that. See, May, that the cookbook is helping you along with your diet. Shawnee B, greetings. Luya, thanks for joining us. Greetings. Luya, thanks for joining us. Brown without a frown. Greetings. Very nice. Brown without a frown. Peace to you as well. Kenneth Brown. Good afternoon. From New York, from snowy New York. Couldn't believe it. We got about 5 or 6 inches of snow early this morning into early afternoon. I think it's stopped right now. Brown without a frown. Peace to you as well. Kenneth Brown. Good afternoon. From New York, from snowy New York. Couldn't believe it. We got about Sonia Stanley. Hello. Greetings. Good to have you. Early this morning into early afternoon. I think it's stopped right now. I think the sun is trying to come out right now. Cheryl Montero. Peace and blessings to you as well. Good to have you. So, are all of you doing the fast with me? All 10 of you? We have 10 people on now. Are you all doing the fast? Sammy GTV XOXO from South Carolina. I think it's sunny in South Carolina right now because I think there's tennis. I'm a tennis fan, so there's tennis going on right now somewhere in South Carolina, and I think I saw them playing tennis, and it seems like it was sunny down in South Carolina. So you're doing a lot better than us up in New York. Luya, you go on my channel, and there's a PayPal link there for donating if you wish to donate. Hebs 1. Houston, how is it in Houston? Is it sunny? Just throw some of that sun up here in New York. Sun and warmth. Okay. Yeah, it's so lucky you're in warm weather. We are still cold up here. You're hearing feedback? Yes, I think I'm hearing something as well. And I'm gonna sorry about that, guys. Lots of feedback noise. I'm gonna try to fix that. Can you guys hear me? Just say if you can hear. It's it can't hear you. Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, now I think yeah. Okay, I'm doing a live stream now on YouTube. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Fasting, obstruction. there, and there's also family obstruction going on. Um. Um. So yeah, you can hear me now. Okay, that's good. So let's start. Let's start this. So why are we fasting? We are fasting to give the body a break. Really, it's good to give your body a break and to remove toxins and to remove obstruction from the large intestines, right? Because you would be surprised, even though you would go to the bathroom every day, which I hope we are all going to the bathroom every day and more than once, because technically you should be going to the bathroom every time you eat, but most of us don't do that. So there's a lot of stuff in there that needs to be pushed out. So when you fast, you try to get that out. You would do your laxative during the fast if that is possible. And because I did my laxative this over the weekend, and maybe I might do one or two more during the week. Um, so the thing I wanted to talk about as well, I wanted to know what you guys are doing. Are you doing just a water fast, or are you gonna do the lemonade with the maple syrup and cayenne pepper, or turpentine, Ottawa turpentine? Wow, that is. I don't know about turpentine. I don't know. Maybe you should give me some information about cleaning with turpentine and getting rid of candida with turpentine. I'm gonna have to look into that. Seems very drastic, the turpentine. But anyway, um, I'm going to be doing the water fast. I've never done the water fast before, but since I've been fasting now for many years, and my stamina is pretty good, and I have pretty good self control, I think I'm gonna do the water fast for the whole day, and then I would see how I feel at night, because I eat once a day now. I'm not hungry at all during the day. I've gotten used to not eating during the day, so I'm not hungry at all. But because I eat around between 4 and 6, 7, I know that today I'm going to start feeling hungry between those hours, between 4 and 7. So, depending on how I feel, I think what I would do is have the lemonade and the maple syrup, because I know that once I do that, the hunger is going to go away. I'm hearing some feedback again. Not feedback, some noise. Because they could see you. I'm hearing noise again, guys. So I'm gonna try. and I can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if you guys are hearing me. Um, I've had this book. The sound is out. Sorry, Shawnee. I've had this book for many, many years now, and I always refer to, yeah, Lou, yeah, I know the sound is in and out. I'm fixing this. Sorry about that. But this book, love this book by Arnold Ehret, Mucusless Diet System. And so I wanted to read here from you guys, right? Fasting, nature's supreme remedy, has been so crudely practiced and is so generally misunderstood that it is very important that it be rightly explained. From my long experience in curing myself by fasting and mucusless diet, and in conducting fasts for many hundreds in my sanitarium in Switzerland during a period of over 10 years, I can state with certainty of its wonderful potency and benefits when rightly conducted. Okay? So, people are under this impression that when you fast and you're not eating, that it is something bad and you're hurting yourself. That is not true. You are actually in the process of curing yourself and removing toxins from your system and giving your body a break and giving your body an opportunity to move these toxins out. So it's a good thing to do. You could do it twice a year or once a year like I do. So I wanted to continue reading from this book because I really think that he has a lot of worthwhile things to say about fasting. There's a chapter on constipation as well. So in the chapter on constipation, he says a clogging up of the entire pipe system of the human body. Any special symptom is therefore merely an extraordinary local constipation by more accumulated mucus at this particular place. Special accumulation points are the tongue, the stomach, and particularly the entire digestive tract. This last is the real and deeper cause of bowel constipation. Every sick person has a more or less mucus-clogged system. Such mucus being derived from undigested and uneliminated unnatural food substances accumulated from childhood, guys, from childhood. So to unclog your system from years of eating very bad food, manufactured food, foods that are toxic, foods that are produced with all kinds of chemicals. You are giving your body a break. This is basically what you are doing. You are giving your body a break, and it's a good and healthy thing to do. All right? So, live light well. So I decided to fast, but I was concerned about doing it alone. So this is okay, yeah. So you're not alone, and I'm going to do this live streaming every single day. I'm going to do the live streaming, and you're going to get notice of it when I'm going to do it, to find out what's doing and how I'm doing and how things are going. So it's I've never fasted. Hope I don't sound stupid, but I don't know how to start. So you can start tomorrow. and you can decide what to do. I mean, my advice, if it's your very first time doing it, you shouldn't do it with just water, because the lemon, maple syrup, and cayenne concoction, it is going to make you feel a lot better, because technically it's not really fasting, because you actually, lemon juice and maple syrup is food. It's just is liquid food. So if you're doing this for the first time, I think my advice is to do the mixture of the lemonade. I think it's 10 ounces of water, um, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and I think about 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, if I remember, fresh squeezed lemon juice. So you can start out like that if this is your very first time. And if you don't want to do the lemon, you can do the lime. Because when I did fasting for the very first time, and I was very nervous, and about being hungry and feeling hungry, and I remember when I would take a swig of the yeah, guys. So yeah, there is a delay. Sorry about that. It's my first time. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this perfectly. Oh, your friend just came out of a month fast, and Ado. So what did he fast with? Did he do just a pure water fast, or did he do other things? Yes. So this is why we are doing this, to try to cleanse our bodies and give us a break for a while. And of course, oh, just pure water for a month. Wow, that's very brave. I fasted for 3 weeks. When was it? In 2016, and it was the lemonade fast. I don't know. I'm not sure I could fast for 1 month just with water, but I applaud anyone who can do that. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's very brave. But so you start out 1 week if it's your first time. I don't recommend doing it longer if it's your first time. And then as the years go by, you keep adding maybe another week and another week and so on. So good for him. I mean, why is he doing? Why is he fasting? What is his purpose for fasting? Because people fast for different reasons. Nowadays, people fast to lose weight, and it is a good way to lose weight actually. If you first week, you would lose at least 5 or 6 pounds, guaranteed, guaranteed. Yes, absolutely. You're going to lose weight. Yes, yes. It's a good thing for losing weight, but It shouldn't be just for losing weight. It's like a vanity. I mean, I did it for that too in the beginning, but it should be basically for, to cleanse and to remove the toxins and the obstruction in your system to get rid of it. Oh, that's a great question, Luya, because you have more energy than ever. Even Mr. Eric talks about this, that it is false notion to think that when you're fasting and you don't have any food, that you don't have any energy. You have more energy. And talking about that, this is something else I wanted to say that as far as your health is concerned, like I told you guys, we're going to do the holistic approach. It's not just about eating. You could eat an alkaline vegan diet all day long. You have to exercise every day. Exercise every day. Like I did my yoga before I came on here. So I try to exercise every day. You try to be flexible. You try to get stronger. It's a holistic approach. It's not just about alkaline vegan eating. All right. So I need you guys to understand that. And you should work out. You should try to work out every day and bring that into your whole repertoire to maintain and to achieve perfect health. Yes. So, I mean, I think this week, what you should try to do, I mean, I know, you could, some people need to distract themselves when they are fasting. So, some people don't watch TV because the commercials, the food commercials, is very distracting. Um, I try to do a lot of reading. I'm homeschooling a child, so I'm working with her. So I'm distracted. I mean, it's already 1 o'clock. It's like half of the day is gone. So, and I'm doing very, very well. All I had was water today. And this is what I'm going to do. And I'll see what happens around 5, 6 o'clock. I'll see how I feel. And then, depending on how I feel, I might just continue with the water or I would do the lemonade thing. So you should try to get up in the morning, have like a routine. Once you develop some kind of routine, maybe it might be easier to do this. So you get up in the morning, you say your prayers or whatever you do, you meditate, you try to do some exercising, some stretching, and then if you work 9 to 5 or whatever, you go through your day. I remember when I worked, I fasted and it was fine, and I did whatever I had to do. Working, not being at home all day long shouldn't stop you from fasting. So, this is it, guys. I mean, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments area of the channel, and I'm going to try and answer it as much as possible because, I'm doing this off the top of my head right now, and I'm not sure if I'm covering everything that I wanted to cover. Oh, live light well. I did a 40-day fast in January. It was really tough, I'm sure. I did 10 days of water. Yeah. Even tea, you can do the teas. You can do the dandelion tea and the chamomile tea is very good. So, you have to use your common sense, don't die. You know what I mean? If you're feeling that maybe you need to have some tea with a little bit of sweetener in it, and then do that if that is going to carry you through to allow you to move on with the fast instead of just saying, oh my god, I cannot do this. So you do the teas, you do the lemonade, you do whatever is going to make you keep moving forward with the fast. No, 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 carbs. No, you. I'm telling you, I fasted for 3 weeks and I was doing regular things. I was doing my housework. I was taking care of my children. I was cooking. because some people don't cook. I cook. I have to go now and cook dinner for my family. So I have food around me and everything, and I'm fasting. It doesn't bother me. I did hibiscus waters, Irish moss. Yeah, you can do the Irish moss. The important thing is that you don't eat food. That's the most important thing. Like you don't eat like solid food. That's the most important thing. Did coconut water. That's fantastic. Live light well. That's fantastic. Hibiscus tea. Yeah, that's a sorrel. I say sorrel. And sorrel has a lot of vitamin C, I think. Yeah, and the other thing, oh yes, the other thing I wanted to talk about was intermittent fasting, especially if this is your first time. Like what I do on a daily basis is intermittent fasting. I eat once a day and that's it. This is intermittent fasting. I fast all day and then I eat in the evening. So you can do intermittent fasting this week if you feel that this is what you have to do. You could eat today and then you fast tomorrow and you alternate it. You can do that. Yes, I'm going to be on all week. I'm going to do a live streaming every day. We should have daily time so we know our favorite TV show. Thank you. I think this is a good time. I don't know about you. I think 12:30 is a good time because I'm not a morning person. I'm kind of slow and I get up and I have to, you take a shower and I do my yoga and I have to take care of other things, family things. So let me know. I mean, I think 12:30 is good. And if you're working, and this might be a good time, because people go to lunch around that time. So this is why I was thinking that 12:30 is a good time. Oscar, I'm eating all day. Okay. Are you gonna fast tomorrow? You eat today and then you fast tomorrow. Maybe you could do the intermittent fasting. You eat today, but don't eat, like a pig. You eat very light if you're serious about the fasting, and then you fast tomorrow, and then on Wednesday you eat light again. Intermittent. Okay. I think 12:30 is a good midpoint, midday for people who work. They could watch the live stream for a while if they have lunch from 12 to 1 or whatever. And, I'm not a morning person. Could do the juices and the purees. Yeah, that's good. That's good. This is the most important thing. As long as you don't eat solid food and the fruits. Yeah, so talking about fruit juices, let me read something else that Mr. Eric said here about I don't know if I can find it, but basically what he's saying is that we humans we are not made to eat, the carbs and all these things. If you I cannot find it, but I think what he was saying is if you think of descendant theory, like who were we descended from? We were descended from the apes. I know a lot of people don't believe that, but I do. What do they eat? They eat fruits, right? We are not the lion or the tiger. We don't rip apart flesh and eat it, all the bloody, gory stuff. The apes, they eat fruit. So he's saying basically This is what we're supposed to be eating, fruit. And I know that there are a lot of fruitarians out there. This is all they eat. They don't eat what we call carbs, and they're strong and they're fine. And they're not dropping dead from eating fruits. So this is the ideal diet according to Mr. Arnold Ehret, that the fruit diet is the ideal diet, but I'm not there yet because somebody had mentioned to me about raw diet, and I'm not there yet. I cannot eat raw food. I mean, the raw veggies. I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna try. I'll see. Maybe this summer I'm gonna try to eat more raw foods. I have to keep my weight on. Oh, it's 9 o'clock for you. Okay, so it's kind of early. 9 o'clock, Kansas. Okay, so it seems like 12:30 is a good time. I just Valerie Page. It is a liquid. The lemonade diet, or I am doing water, all water, and in the afternoon I'll see how I feel. Early evening, if depending on how I feel, if I'm starting to feel really really hungry around 7 o'clock this evening, because this is about the time that I eat, I think I would have a drink of lemonade with the maple syrup. Yes, the Bible says the fruit of the tree, the herb of the field, and the seed there. Yes, that's it. That's it. We are made to eat fruit. And the apes and the orangutan, they are strong as ever. And that's all they eat. So that should tell you that, we have been misinformed, and even science, the people who claim to be scientific and have all the knowledge, they don't. They're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. Oscar is fooling around. He said he ate 10 bananas, 4 slices of spelt bread, a cup of kamut with toma- with three tomato sauce, and a lot of apple juice. LOL. Okay, whatever. Oh boy. Yes, I'm gonna do 1 week. I'm gonna do 1 week. This is what I'm feeling right now. I don't know if after the week if I'll continue to do it, because the hardest time of the fast is the first 2 or 3 days. That's the hardest time. My experience is that as you go on with the fast, it's like anything else. You get into the habit of doing it and you don't even want food. I mean, when I did the 3 week fast, I was fine. After those 3 weeks, I could have just kept going. I could just keep going. This is the thing. The hardest time for the fasting is the first few days, especially if you have never done it before. My 40-day fast was intense. Yeah, I could imagine. Well, cayenne is a cleanser, and cayenne is also, it has antibacterial effects. Cayenne. Okay, you don't believe that your ancestors are ape. Okay, that's okay. So, I mean, I don't know what else that I need to talk about. I mean, as the week goes on, um, maybe I might be a little bit more prepared with what I want to say in terms of this book here, because there are some snippets of information in this book that I really wanted to let you know about, because he talks a lot about fasting in this book. So yeah. Oh, Oscar, juice fasted and I took 40 pounds of juice in 3 days. So how did you feel after doing all of that? 40 pounds of juice in 3 days. Hello, Mira Marie. Greetings, welcome. Are you gonna be fasting with us this week? So I think that's about it, guys. I mean, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I'm happy that you joined me, and it was nice talking to you guys. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see if anybody else is going to be joining. Seattle girl, yes, I'm ready to start today right now. Okay, so get your water, start drinking, and do some praying, some meditating, and then let me know tomorrow how it's going and how you're doing. Bye, Luya. See you tomorrow. Okay, so Mira Marie, maybe you could start in the middle of the week. If you know you're just finding out about this, and you can start in the middle of the week and start planning psychologically. Distilled water is best for fasting, but you can do spring water. It depends on how you feel. I mean, I think, you can do like a smoothie, a fruit smoothie. You can start out with the water, and if you feel that you need to do some fruits, the fruit smoothie. I wouldn't say veggies, not the veggies, but because the fruit as well, the fruit would also allow you to go to the bathroom and get rid of the stuff, because you should also try to do some, I don't know, enemas if you could do that. I've never done that, or some laxative to help the stuff come out. So not the veggies. I mean, if you get into the veggies, then it's not really a fast. But this is why you should try to do the lemonade fast with the lemon juice and with the maple syrup and some cayenne. And I know it works to just not make you feel hungry. I know it works. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like. All right, like. Hi, John Barry. Distilled water is just pure water. Spring water, of course, has minerals in it, which is something that I want to talk about, because I know they say you shouldn't drink distilled water. And don't judge me. I don't want to get into trouble, but I started drinking only distilled water because spring water, really, when you're drinking spring water, you're drinking rocks, and your body cannot assimilate rocks. And some people, oh well, I drink spring water and I get my minerals. You get your minerals from fruits and veggies, not from water. So distilled water is pure water. And when you look at what's going on now with our water system and the pollution, it's good to have distilled water and to get maybe your own distiller at home. There are distillers that you can buy and put on your countertop and use that. But that's another story. I'm gonna get into that one of these days. But for fasting, distilled water is good. It pulls out a lot of the things from your body. I look high. The thing is, Oscar said that I look high. Talking about high, um, for me, I know when I fast, I feel very mellow, very mellow and very sleepy. That's what it does for me. I don't know about you, and but I think maybe the body is slowed down and you feel very relaxed. Yes, tranquil is a good word, Seattle girl. Yes, I feel groggy, calm, tranquil, relaxed, sleepy, all of these words. Yeah, so maybe that's looking high. I don't know. High on water, not alcohol. So, yes, guys. So, I'm gonna go now, and you're welcome, Mira Marie. Gonna go make some kale chips now for my family. It's spring break, and everyone is home. Organic fruit and distilled water. Yeah. Well, if feeling sleepy is good if you're at home. You know, it's it's sleepy, but it's not sleepy that you want to go and into the bed. It's just a mellow kind of relaxed feeling. Oh, Sasha. Hi, Sasha. How are you? Haven't heard from you in a while. Welcome. Yes, sleep is good. I'm gonna do this the fast in the summer. That's good. That's great. So let me know, how it's going, and if you need any advice, just let me know. All right, Sasha. You're welcome, Luya. So, should we wrap this up now, guys? Been on now almost an hour. This would be my longest video. What about any teas? Yes, I did mention this about 10 minutes ago about the teas, dandelion. Yeah, Dandelion is
Yes,
very
I
good.
did mention this about 10 minutes ago about the teas, dandelion. Yeah,
I don't look high, I look like I'm fasting.
dandelion
I
is
guess this
very
is how
good.
I look every day because I don't eat all day long. So I guess this is how I look every day.
I don't look high, I look like I'm fasting.
1 week,
I
I'm
guess
gonna
this
do
is how I
one
look
week this time.
every
This
day
is what I'm
because
feeling right now. I don't know as
I guess this is how I look.
the week comes to an end, I'll see how I feel and maybe I might just do another week.
1 week, I'm gonna do 1 week this time. This is what I'm feeling right now. I don't
LOL,
know
she's
as
like, damn, everybody, I'm ready
the
to
week
go.
comes to an end, I'll see how I feel and maybe I might just do another week.
That's funny. I want to go, but I want to
Yeah,
stay, because just in case
she's
people are
like,
coming
damn,
in and,
everybody, I need to
but
go.
I guess it could go on forever and ever if you think that way. Like, I want to stay because more people are coming in and new people are coming
I want
in,
to
so I
go,
want
but
to
I
keep
want to
doing
stay,
it.
because just in case people are coming in and, but I guess it could go on forever and ever if you think that way. Like, I want to stay because more people are coming in and new people are coming in, so I want to keep doing it.
Thank you, Sasha, for saying that.
Thank you, Sasha.
Live Light Well, you have a YouTube channel. You said you did a few videos on it. Do you have a YouTube channel? I should check it out.
Live Light Well, you have a YouTube channel. You said you did a few videos on it. Do you have a YouTube channel? I should check it out.
Okay, yeah. So write down your questions and, so because I know when you do live, when you do things like that spontaneously, sometimes you don't remember exactly, and then you say,
Yeah,
"Oh my
so
God, I
write down your
forgot to say
questions
this
and
or I forgot to say that."
because I know when you do live, when you do things like that spontaneously, sometimes you don't remember exactly, and then you say, "Oh my God, I forgot to say this or I forgot to say that."
So maybe I read you guys one more thing from this guy's book, and then we're gonna call it a day, right? Let me see what I could read.
So maybe I read you guys one more thing from this guy's book, and then we're gonna call it a day, right? Let me see what I could read.
So, constipation, one of my favorite things. I'm going to continue reading from this. He says, every sick person has a more or less mucus clogged system.
So,
Such mucus
constipation, one of
being
my favorite
derived
things.
from
Okay.
undigested
I'm
and
gonna continue
uneliminated
reading.
unnatural
He
food
says
substances
every sick person has a
accumulated from
more or less
childhood. I read
mucus
this before,
clog
but for the
system.
new people who just came on.
Such mucus being derived from undigested and
Um,
uneliminated unnatural food substances accumulated from childhood. I read this before, but for the new people who just came on.
The mucusless diet consists of all kinds of raw and cooked fruits, starchless veggies, and cooked or raw, mostly green leaf vegetables.
The mucusless diet consists of all kinds of raw and cooked fruits, starchless veggies, and cooked or raw, mostly green leaf vegetables.
Okay, so on fasting here, he said fasting has been known for hundreds of years as a compensation against every disease, as nature's only and infallible law.
Okay,
And the
so
same with the mucusless diet, as already
fasting here, he
stated
said
in
fasting has been
Genesis,
known for hundreds of
fruits and
years
herbs,
as a
i.e., green
compensation
leaves.
against every disease,
But why
as
did it
nature's
never come
only
into
and
general
infallible
use and
law.
resultant
The same with
universal
the mucusless
success?
diet, as already stated
Because
in
it was never
Genesis,
used
fruits
systematically in
and herbs,
accordance with the
i.e., green
conditions of the
leaves.
patient. The average
Why
man
did
has
it
not the
never come into
slightest
general
idea
use and
that the necessary eliminative process is what time it requires, how and how often his diet must be changed, what it means to cleanse the body of the terrible quantities of waste he has accumulated in his body during his life. Disease is an effort of the body to eliminate waste, mucus, and toxemias, and this system assists nature in the most perfect and natural way. All right? Not the disease, but the body is to be healed. It must be cleansed, freed from waste and foreign matter, from mucus and toxemias accumulated since childhood. You cannot buy health in a bottle. You cannot heal your body. That is, cleanse your system in a few days. You must make compensation for the wrong you have done your body all during your life. So again, it's a lifestyle. Because when I first started doing fasting, I would fast with the intention of starting on a transition diet and eliminating meat and all of these bad things. But I went back to doing it. It's only the past year that I really took the decision and I said, no, I have to stop doing that, because it's you defeating the purpose if you're going to do the cleanse and then you go back to that old way of eating. So, what else? So that's it, guys. As you know, as the week goes on, we're gonna talk more. I'm gonna read more from this book, and we'll see what happens. Zadie and Edwards, they're fast. I got some mucus out. Yeah, that's great. So you clean the mucus out with the herbs, and you do the water fast. Yeah, live like yeah. You go on my Patreon and sign up, and you're gonna have behind the scenes stuff. Have a great day. Thanks. Juice process. No processed things. No processed stuff to replace the bacteria. Yeah, you could have some probiotics with your, during the day with your juice, with the lemonade, if you do the lemonade fast. Good. Sebi inspired herb, very good for the cleansing and the removing of the toxins. Yes, so it's just to give your body a break, and you're not gonna drop dead because you fast. This is just erroneous information. When you say to people that you're fasting, they say, "Oh my God, how you didn't eat for a week? You didn't eat for 2 weeks? How is that possible?" Let me tell you something. You have more energy than the people who are eating constantly. Tell you something. You have more energy than the people who are eating constantly. 5,000-year-old command. Yes, the Bible. And there are a lot of people who read the Bible every single day and go to church every Sunday, but they don't follow the Bible. Because the Bible tells you, first of all, that the swine is a filthy animal, and they continue to eat it and say that, oh, I'm going to pray on it and I'm going to bless it. Well, praying and blessing on that nasty animal is not going to make it better. And then the Bible tells you in Genesis about the herbs and the fruits. Meaning bottled juice. No, no dairy for yeah, the fermented foods have antibiotic, not antibiotic, probiotics in them. Tomorrow I'm going to let you know about the probiotics. Abu Musa Merrick Abd Al Kabir. Hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Thank you for joining me. Yes, guys. So let's try and end this now. Okay, and since we're going to continue this every day, we have another opportunity to do this again tomorrow. So I could just sit here and keep doing this because I love to talk about these things, but we're gonna call this a day, all right? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, take care and thanks for joining me and thanks again. All right.